Do you notice that the people closest to us are among those most difficult to love? They are not strangers in the streets, in the subway, people lining up at the store, but these are people who live with us, who work with us. It could be your spouse, your sibling, your in-laws, your boss, your colleague. They are not bad people. It's just that we know them too well, and because we are too familiar, we notice their defects and their flaws in the same way that we have our own limitations. Now, charity or caritas is not just one among the many virtues. According to St. Paul, it is the greatest virtue. And the Lord Jesus, before leaving this world, gave us a commandment, saying, "A new commandment I give you, that you love one another as I have loved you. And by this shall all men know that you are my disciples." But let's be honest, it's not always easy. We get upset, we get annoyed, we grumble, we snap, we judge. That's because the people we love, their quirks, their defects can wear us down. You might think that in order to avoid conflict, you might as well keep distance to avoid rubbing people the wrong way. But we are meant to relate to each other, to belong, to support each other, to help one another. We are social beings, and we cannot live in isolation. Kathy and Anna are sisters. They're among the best friends. But because of a little argument, they stopped talking to each other for 5 long years. Their mother tried to intervene and to reconcile them, but to no avail. But Kathy prayed about it. One Sunday she came to the house of her sister, bringing a bag of pastries and a little note that says, "Sister, I miss you so much." Anna opened the door, speechless. They hugged each other, they cried together, and all is well that ends well. That is because love prevailed over pride. It has been said that the most successful individuals are not always those with the highest IQ, but rather people with strong emotional intelligence, meaning people who know how to relate to others, who remain calm under pressure, and who can work together in a team. And so charity always begins in, small acts of service, a sincere apology, a warm greeting. But charity is not always good feelings or sentiments, even though it involves the heart, but fundamentally it resides in the will, so that love is intentional. It is a choice. Now, the most fundamental duty of man is to love God with all our heart, our soul, and our mind. But Jesus added that the next most important commandment is to love our neighbor as ourselves. Have you ever wondered why Jesus mentioned the love of oneself as a kind of a benchmark for loving our neighbor? That is because naturally we want to be listened to, we want to be appreciated, we want to be forgiven, we want to be treated kindly. And so we must also treat others with the same respect and kindness. And fair enough. And among couples, there's a saying that, "I married you because I love you. But now that we are together, I love you because I married you." It's not just rhetoric, romantic. It's actually a commitment of love that is lived out. And so if there's anybody that you find hard to love, or that drives you crazy, for all you know, God has placed that person next to you so that you can truly grow in the virtue of charity. Not because it's easy, but because the Lord loves that person for who he or she is. And because love or charity is kind, is patient, and faithful. Thank you.